Why spend hundreds of dollars on a Wi-Fi 6E router? Right here in front of me, I have two great Wi-Fi 6 routers, the E6 and the E4 from our sponsor Reyee, who are making their debut in the US market after 20 years of solid experience in the networking field. In this video, I'm gonna cover the setup, specs, features, and speeds of both of these routers. The E4 Reyee AX3000 is probably the best value router I've seen since it's only $100 on Amazon with the coupon code, and after testing out the speed, as I'll show you in just a bit, I'm extremely surprised by the quality and reliability for the price. And then on the other hand, they have their E6 Reyee AX6000, which is $200 on Amazon with that coupon code, but it packs a bunch of extra features and performance. So let's start off with this E6. This is essentially a competitor to the TP-Link AX6000, which retails at a higher $250 price, but the Reyee E6 basically matches the crazy fast 6,000 megabits per second dual band Wi-Fi speeds using the 160 megahertz channel, as well as packing in a 2.5 gigabits per second WAN port for super fast Ethernet. Comparing the speeds between both of them, they're actually spot on, hitting the maximum speed that my cable provider is giving me, so you're getting the same performance with the Reyee E6. That's probably because it has powerful processing, packing a 2.0 gigahertz quad-core 64-bit CPU and expanded coverage with 8 high-performance antennas, as well as 8 high-power FEMs or front-end modules, giving you a strong Wi-Fi signal throughout your large home. Getting into Wi-Fi speed testing, the network bandwidth of my home from Comcast is a little bit lower than 500 megabits per second. I tested the Wi-Fi speed in various rooms, including my guest bedroom, kids' bedroom, my living room, and on the other end of the house by the front door, and I was maxing out my internet speed basically everywhere inside of my house, which was actually very impressive. I even took it on my outdoor concrete patio, which usually has worse coverage, and it was able to give me a solid 300 megabits per second, which was awesome. It also comes with a one-button mesh, which allows you to click the button and instantly connect more routers within your home, which is great. And as far as the setup and installation, it was incredibly easy, especially thanks to the clearly stated instructions that were very easy to follow. I simply downloaded the Reyee router app, I made an account, clicked the add router button, then selected the router from the list of Wi-Fi signals. It automatically detected it, and all I had to do was create my own custom Wi-Fi name and password, as well as enabling the additional game Wi-Fi signal, and bam, it was done. The app also gives you a ton of information and settings you can customize, as well as enabling auto bandwidth control, which prioritizes your devices that are using high bandwidth, like for gaming, and it actually has multi-level game acceleration. It has gear up console boosters for optimizing for gaming consoles, and it also allows you to enable the game turbo feature, which improves the utilization of public channels, reduces the latency, and provides a faster web browsing experience. On the back of the router, there are 4 LAN ports, with one of them actually being the gaming LAN port, which will always prioritize the device you have plugged into this port, which is honestly a great feature for gaming PCs. And speaking of gaming, I used the game turbo feature and did a bit of online multiplayer Call of Duty gaming in my living room, which is on the other floor compared to the router, and the experience was flawless, just as you'd expect, with no reliability issues or lag. It just worked perfectly. And on top of all of that, there are a bunch of settings like OpenVPN, DDNS, dual WAN aggregation, dual LAN aggregation, static routing, and more. So overall, the Reyee E6 AX6000 is a great value for the reliability and performance that you get, and the 5-star Amazon review ratings basically prove it. Now moving over to the Reyee E4 AX3000, this is the option for those on a budget, being only $100 on Amazon with the coupon, being less expensive than the $130 TP-Link AX55, its competition, while offering the same 3,000 megabits per second Wi-Fi speeds, which surprisingly still maxed out my Comcast provider speed of around 470 megabits per second on both. I ran the same speed tests as before, but this time on my wife's iPhone 15 Pro connected to the Reyee E4, and to my surprise, I got the same results as the E6 in basically every room, so the coverage was awesome. The E6 has a dual-core processor with 5 high-gain antennas and 5 high-power FEMs, giving you great range, with a gigabit WAN port and 2 extra LAN ports, so it still has powerful processing. This router also supports multi-level game acceleration with auto bandwidth control, gaming Wi-Fi, priority devices, and the Gear Up console booster. And because of the price, this is also a great choice for smart home management because of the great range and reliability. So to sum everything up, the E4 is a great budget router for general use, including for smart home devices, while the E6 is better for those who have larger homes and for gamers, as well as those more serious about their Wi-Fi needs. So with that said, don't waste your money on Wi-Fi 6E routers when ones like these from Reyee give you such high performance for your cash, and you can order both of them using the links down in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.